long have you been trying to scare people with reports of another ice age coming?
Welcome back, everybody. We are back at it again with another Christmas video. This video is gonna be very different. Now, most of you know A Year Without Santa Claus. If you guys don't, I reacted to it last year. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies about a year where Santa almost doesn't get to deliver the gifts. And that movie features Heat Miser and Snow Miser, who was so popular that they got their own spin-off movie, like, I think almost 30 years later. But this movie wasn't actually created by Rankin & Bass, the people who made A Year Without Santa Claus, Frosty and Rudolph. They was just made once the studio closed down. I assume someone bought the rights and just made this movie. I've watched this a few times because I do love Heat Miser and Snow Miser. But I don't know if a Miser Brothers Christmas actually still stands tall to what my childhood self once thought it was. And I don't know if it's going to stack up to A Year Without Santa Claus. But we're going to find out here today if it's just as good as I remember. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're reacting to Christmas videos all month long. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all that. Without further ado, let's get into it.
All right now, let's have the total report on the balance of nature. We'll need to hear from the tides, lightning and thunder, earthquake, all of my children. Now, who would like to start?
Allow me, Mother. The north wind ready to report. But before I begin, let me just say how good it is to see you again, Mother Nature. You look better every year. Here, I brought you a gift.
Oh, how thoughtful.
Goody, goody.
Mama's boy.
I remember as a kid absolutely hating the fuck out of Northwind. He is such a douchebag. Like, imagine going to a family reunion and giving someone a gift with your face on it. Like, just the ego of that. This dude is such a douchebag that even Heat Miser and Snow Miser are getting together. Ignoring all that. They're all having a family reunion right now. And it's just like, oh, welcome to a family reunion. Everyone's sitting down, you got your food, okay. Oh, well, let's talk about business. Let's talk about work. Like, maybe you guys would just be able to be family more together if, I don't know, you guys didn't, when you get together, start talking about work. Like, imagine it's like, hey, everyone, it's Christmas dinner. But we need a status report.
I do have one concern. But no, I don't want to trouble you, Mother.
No, please, go ahead, dear.
Well, Mother, it's the children. The good children of the world. We need to make sure they all get their Christmas presents.
You don't need to worry about that, dear. That's Santa's job.
Of course, Mother, but what if, heaven forbid, something should happen to Santa Claus? What if he was not able to deliver presents on Christmas?
Who cares?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time Santa Claus brought us any presents.
I love that they're immediately just like, who fucking cares? I don't get a gift. Doesn't affect me. But why would it even matter to you guys? Like, they all wandering around like, oh yeah, what would happen? It's like, I don't think Earthquake is in the running to, like, save Christmas is all of a sudden, like, Jack Frost, Easter Bunny, Mrs. Claus. It's not like Santa falls sick, which he does in the original movie, and it's just like, oh shit. We need lightning to save the day. It's like, he didn't go to any of you last time. He's not going to you guys now. But I did forget that the entire plot of this movie is this guy trying to take over Christmas. Kind of similar to, like, Jack Frost and the Santa Claus 3. I don't know which movie came out first. I doubt they stole from one another. But it is weird, because I literally just watched all the Santa Claus movies. But back to the plot. This man, Northwind, wants to be Santa so badly. He sends his little gremlin, minion people. I don't really know what they're supposed to be. And I don't know why they look exactly like their boss. But regardless, he sends them out to tamper with Santa's sleigh as he's on a test run.
Take it easy, Pa. No loops now, you hear?
Of course not, Pa. Wouldn't think of it.
And sends them right in to Snow Miser and Heat Miser's territory as they're fighting, causing Santa to go down and get hurt. So he is ready to be Santa. He even set up Snow Miser and Heat Miser to take the fall so he doesn't get in trouble. But no one actually signs him to be Santa Claus, even though he keeps volunteering.
Thank goodness.
Actually, the job goes to Heat Miser and Snow Miser to be Santa Claus this year. And I'll be honest, we're about halfway through this special, and they're just about to be Santa, like, do some shenanigans. Like, most of this movie is already over. Like, we went through this fast. Like, it's 20 minutes so far of just fun Snow Miser, Heat Miser banter, and this guy being an absolute cunt.
Now, I'll try to bring you up to speed on basic operations.
You might want to leave some extra room in the waist. My brother tends to pack on some weight around the holidays.
And you might want to pull my brother's hat over that icicle face so he doesn't scare all the good little children around the world.
Oh, you'll have to excuse my brother. Mother never gave him much attention as a child. She liked me better.
That does it.
You guys lasted like 2 minutes. They didn't even finish the Santa suit on you. Holy shit. Dude, Snow Miser's going for the neck. He's just like, oh yeah, no. My brother, he's a fucking fat ass. Also, he just acts out because, like, no one gave him attention as a kid. No one likes him. It's just like, dude, I get your ice. But why do you have to be so cold to the Heat Miser?
I happen to have some ideas that will get this place running smoother than a glacier. Chop, chop!
And I happen to know how we can fire things up around here.
Okay, I remember them failing. But not this badly, where they're kicking elves off production line. And just, like, making toys out of ice. Like, that would literally melt so fucking fast. And the other guy is, at least he's using rock. But he's only making fire trucks? Which, like, I get the joke with him being the Heat Miser. But fire trucks are kind of, like, the opposite. Like, they fight fires, they're not, like, pro-fire. Like, if anything, he should hate fire trucks.
Wow! This is the central operation for Santa's naughty and nice list. Penny Dickens in Chicago just cleaned her room! Woo!
Uh-oh. Jacques Marcel in Paris just went to bed without brushing his teeth.
You mean to tell me that it all gets recorded here?
The good and bad deeds of every kid all over the world?
That's right, boys.
That's totally hot.
That's totally cool.
Okay, I get they're gonna bond slightly over seeing, like, oh, this is what Christmas is all about, the naughty and nice stuff, but I feel like they could have focused a little bit on the nice stuff, and when they enter the room, it's so plain. Like, it's not like, oh wow, this is amazing. Like, it's just a regular room. Like, it just has a few pieces of paper coming off the wall. It's not that cool. And then I haven't saying like anything like complicated, like just someone didn't brush their teeth. Which, does that put you on the naughty list? If you don't brush your teeth, do kids like not get a gift for Christmas? Like I mean, they just said ew. They didn't say naughty. So that feels like a lot of kids wouldn't be getting gifts this year.
We can also go into the archives and look at the lists from years ago.
What? Look.
What's us?
Of course, those that end up on the naughty list usually don't start out that way. Something usually goes wrong. When...
Okay, this is... I know they're like the ugliest babies to basically be used in movies. But if I remember the song coming up, it's actually like a very cute moment between them where they realize they don't have to hate each other. Which is much better than the whole, oh wow, the nice list. We should work together. Like, it's definitely a much better moment than what I thought it was gonna be. This is so hard to take this sweet moment seriously when they start feeling bad for everything they've done to each other over the years. When the babies' versions are just so fucking ugly. The movie actually wraps up pretty fast after this because they used a lot of runtime for the setup. But pretty much as long as they're getting together, things are going well. They're singing together. It's gonna be fine. Christmas is back on track until the North Wind is jealous once again.
All I need to do is break up the touching reunion between Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Pretty much putting a drift between the two, thinking like, oh, we're gonna freeze this part of the world, you're gonna snow this part of the world, and they start bickering again, fighting. Christmas is probably canceled until they realize it's the North Wind, and they get together, help save Santa from the North Wind. It's not that bad. I enjoyed it. It was nice, fun, and sweet. It definitely felt like it was lacking at a few points. Either a little bit of effort or just maybe they just kind of wanted to use the characters and they didn't really care about what movie they were going to actually make. There's definitely worse uses of characters from the past to make movies again. Like, I think one of the Rudolph movies from a studio that actually tries connecting it back to the original was a bit, and some of the Frosty ones, or, you know, I have mixed opinions about. But overall, I'm kind of biased because I still will watch those Frosty movies. I will still watch this. I'm glad I now have it to watch once again. It's been so long. And I found out there's a live action movie for the, Year Without Santa Claus that I've never seen, never even heard of before today. So maybe I'll react to it this year, maybe next year. Only way to get this video to happen is you guys gotta keep liking, subscribing, watching. With your support, we can help keep this channel afloat. It's been a lot of rough moments over the years, but we keep chugging along. And I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the channel. I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.